Hi, welcome to OpenLC Solutions. Today we're continuing our journey through the 2014 Ordinary Level Paper 1. Today we're dealing with question 7, which is all about interest rates, depreciation. We're told about Mary, who has bought a new car for $20,000 on the 1st of July 2010. The value of the car depreciated at a compound rate of 15% each year, and we have to find the value of the car corrected to the nearest euro on the 1st of July 2014. So if you look on page 30 of your formula tables book, you'll see a formula for depreciation. Looks a little bit like that. The F is the final value, that's what we're hoping to find here. P is the initial value of the car, in this case 20,000. So we know P is 20,000. I is the interest rate, or in this case it's the depreciation rate, which is 15% or 0.15, because we have to represent these as a decimal. And T is how long this is going on for. So this is 4 years worth of depreciation going from 2010 to 2014. So that's a 4. So all we have to do in this question is pop each of these numbers into the equation we're given, into the formula. 1 minus 0.15 with a power of 4. And we end up with 10,440. And don't forget your euro symbol there. You will lose marks if you don't have your units. And does this answer make sense? Well, probably. I mean, it's less than 20,000 certainly. 15% is a lot of depreciation, and if it's over 4 years, that's a lot of value that the car is going to lose. So about 10,000 seems right for this question. In part B, we're back with Mary, who wants to buy a new car, which cost $24,000 on the 1st of July 2014. So right at the end of the last question, when her car is depreciated, she wants to buy a new one. And there's this company, Buy Right Car Sales, that offers her $10,500 for her old car, and she borrows the balance for 1 year at a rate of 11.5%. And how much would she repay on the 1st of July 2015? To work this one out, we need to know how much she needs to borrow. So what is the balance? It's the cost of the new car, $24,000, minus the cost of the original car that she's trading in, $10,500. And so that's going to be $13,500. And now she needs to take out a loan with a rate of 11.5% on that. To do that, we can use a formula, which is also on page 30. It's very similar to the depreciation one, but in this case, it's a plus interest rate. So the principal is the balance that she needs to borrow, the $13,500. The interest rate in this case is 11.5%, and this is only for 1 year. It's going from 2014 to 2015. So this is 13,500 times 1 plus it'll be 0.115, translating the percentage to a decimal, and that just has a power of 1 because we only have to take this loan out for 1 year. And so that one turns out to be 1505250. Now, the first question asks us to round to the nearest euro. This one does not ask us to round, so we have to take it to the nearest cent. Next, there's another company, Bargain Deals Car Sales, who offers Mary $10,000 for her old car, so a bit less than the previous company. And they also offer an interest-free loan of the balance for 6 months. At the end of the 6 months, Mary makes a payment of $4,000 and will be charged interest after that at a rate of 1.5% per month for 6 months. So it's a bit more complicated than the last question, but we can still work through it pretty easily. So we still need to work out the balance first of all. So the new car is still $24,000. She's trading in her old car for $10,000 this time. And so the balance, and this is how much she has to borrow, is $14,000. Now, after 6 months, Mary is making a payment of $4,000. So after 6 months, she pays $4,000. So the balance now is 14,000 minus the 4,000 that she's paying, which is 10,000. And now she's being charged interest rate of 1.5% per month for the next 6 months. So we do this formula again, f equals p by 1 plus I to the t. Now normally this is applied in years, but it actually works regardless of what unit of time you're working with, as long as it's always the same. So we can say that this is 10,000 times 1 plus the interest rate being 0.015. So 1.5% is 0.015 as a decimal, and this is for 6 months, so you do a power of 6 there. And this one turns out to be 10,934.43 euro. The last part of this question asks us to work out which of these two options that Mary has is the best if she's looking to pay the least amount of money back. She looked at two companies. There was Buy-Right, and we worked out the total she has to pay back to them was 15,052.50. There was then Bargain Deals. She paid back 4,000 first of all, and then at the end of her loan there was 10,934.43. So that came to a total of 14,934.43. So if she wants to pay back the least amount, which of these should she go for? Well, with Bargain Deal she's paying back 14,934.43. With Buy-Right she's paying back 15,052.50. So if she wants to pay back the least amount, then it has to be Bargain Deals. So this is the best deal. She's paying back the least amount of money, so that has to be the best deal if she's looking to pay the least amount. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll talk to you again in the next episode.